Okay, so I'm recording this at 3:05 a.m. on June 19th. I was gonna do this earlier and get this video out like a little sooner, but I started procrastinating, and additionally, I was gonna record this earlier in the day today, but I was mowing my family's lawn, and the our lawnmower wasn't working, so I was getting really exhausted and really tired doing it, so I didn't want to bother recording this video and then going live. So I'm doing this kind of a couple hours after I ended my stream. So this is a little later than normal. So if I maybe seem a little out of it, that's why. And also, before I go into talking like about whatever story for this run, if you want, I definitely recommend watching the VOD of this run because it's very silly, and you can see here as well why I'm doing commentary on this, because you see that looting two sword. But yeah, if you want to watch this video or like watch the VOD, I definitely recommend it because it's very just like stupid and funny, because it's me in call yapping with Fulham and Drownicus and Curryway, and it's just like the most stupidest things. I have it muted because I can't think while I'm doing this commentary video and have all the noise going on in the background. So if that's any indication of how interesting I think this is, I definitely would recommend watching it. I'll put it in the description. But kind of going back to like the story or whatever, I kind of want to like talk about or whatever today. I don't know if you guys have really like paid attention or whatever, like last 2 weekends or so. Simply held his Nether Regionals Reloaded, and I think Beef Salad won that. I'm not too sure. I wasn't really watching it that much because one, it was early too early in the day for me because my sleep schedule is really bad right now. But two, because I did poorly in that, and I have a hard time watching tournaments that I played poorly in. So I could be wrong with like everything I'm saying and whatnot. But I did play in Simply's tournament. I lost first round against Tutorule. I think I technically was the one seed because the seeding was based on last season seven's like final end of season elo rankings or whatever. And I didn't play that well. I knew I wasn't gonna play that well coming into the day. I know I struggle with nerves and just playing overall in tournaments, but I'm okay with it, especially my performance in that, because I wasn't that down on myself, because like I knew I was gonna lose that match. It's just I don't I think I said it in the post match interview with Simply. I just there's something in me just kind of said that was like telling me like I was gonna lose that match, and I don't know. I played poorly, and of course I did lose it. But kind of go after that, after I lost that match, my dad kind of came in and talked to me because I told my parents that I was playing in a tournament. Just like kind of, I'm playing my Minecraft. Don't come in my room. My dad kind of came in and talked to me after it, and I was kind of telling him how like I was kind of annoyed at myself with how I played, and how I sometimes let the pressure get to myself, like in most tourneys, like even outside of Nether Regionals Reloaded, and I'm sure you guys probably know, like ranked playoffs. I've struggled a lot just because I struggle with kind of handling the pressure in those situations. And my dad kind of made a really interesting point that like it's kind of stuck with me, that's made me feel really confident going towards the next tournament, which is I think in 2 days, or like technically in one, like, or 2 or 3 days. I don't know. It's past midnight. I don't know the days. But my dad was telling me how instead of, like I'm going in as a one seed, there's like kind of expectations with like how you need to perform. My dad was kind of telling me like always go, like try to go into like tournaments or whatnot, with a mindset of like kind of you're the underdog, and like you have to kind of make a play in order to really do well, because and it's kind of hard. I can feel like for me it may be hard to kind of get in this mindset because I do good in ranked and stuff, so I'm typically the one seed with some of these tournaments. But it's also, I know just playing in a tournament, I'm already giving myself a handicap because I just perform poorly in those. So I think it's kind of easy for me to get in the like easier for me to get in the mindset of like I am kind of the underdog, and I need to kind of make a play or do things that I typically maybe wouldn't do in order to perform well. And I think and after my dad told me this, like I felt very confident. It was like a whole new like almost feeling washed over me. It's like this is going to be the key for me to do well in like ranked playoffs or any other tournaments that I luckily may get invited to. And specifically, I wanted to make sure I got this video out soon. Like I was saying, like mid-season showdown is like right around the corner, and I've even since my dad told me like this mindset to get into, which was like 2 weeks ago at this point. Like I've been really excited to play in mid-season showdown. And if any guys want to watch me or watch the main streams, it's gonna be this Saturday, I think, June 21st at 12 p.m. EST, twitch.tv/nfume, or if you wanna if you wanna watch the mainstream where it's gonna be hosted, twitch.tv/Feinberg. But I do feel like kind of with this mindset that I can really perform well, and I'm like really looking forward to it. And additionally, all the tournaments that I've played in and consequently done poorly in, those were kind of 1v1 tournaments, like me versus Retropog, me versus Tutor Rule. But this mid-season showdown is like, it's a little different. I've only played in a tournament like this once, and that was Season 6's last chance qualifier. And I did okay in that one. There were times where I was nervous because, like, I know maybe I have expectations to do well, but then there was seeds later on in last chance qualifiers where I was in the mindset already where it's like, I'm an underdog in the position that I'm in right now, so I need to really do well. And when I was in that mindset, I got first place on the very next seed. So it's validating to know that when I get in that mindset, I really can perform. But what I was saying though, it's like with it being this kind of larger player-based tournament instead of just one-on-one, I feel like I just perform well because to me there's almost like some weird mental thing about playing someone one-on-one, especially in a tournament. It feels a lot more nerve-wracking because like this is something else my dad was saying when he's trying to help me, like trying to get into a right mindset. It's like you're not playing the worst, like the 16th worst player, whoever. You're in ranked playoffs, you're playing the 16th best player. And it's like the skill gap between me and whoever is the 16th seed is not that much compared to mid-season showdown where you're going to have 100 people playing and there's like eliminations throughout. So it's going to get harder, but you have like some wiggle room. It's not as much of a pressure or stress for a certain thing. So I think kind of understanding that situation will really help me a lot for doing well in mid-season showdown. And then I kind of hope as well, like I can continue this mindset going into next season playoffs, which is probably going to be in like 3 months. I mean, it's so far away. Like, I mean, I'm going to be back in college by the time season 8 playoffs begin. So like maybe even there's like another tournament I could maybe get invited to. I just want to play in tournaments so bad. I love playing in tournaments, just like almost any sort, like especially speedrunning, but like even like I would love to play in like a Pandora's Box, Block Wars, Chamber Trials, like any tournament like that. I just would love to play in. And I just reminded me, I don't know if you guys saw as well, Oliver, kind of the guy that runs ranked playoffs and everything. He's hosting the second ever most percent tournament, which it's like an all advancements type of tournament. It's just pretty much who can get the most amount of advancements in this amount of time. And the last one was held about 2 or 3 years ago, and I know people have been really wanting this, and I think this is something I'm gonna definitely want to play in, like I said, because I really do like playing in tournaments. But also, I mean, I know you guys probably know me because I've been doing well in ranked, seed 1 and ranked playoffs and everything. But I mean, I have a 4th place time in AA in all advancements. Like when I got my PB, it was 2nd place. It's a 2 hour and 21 minute run. So it's like I think I'm pretty good at this. I'm pretty good at all advancements and stuff. So I'm kind of looking forward to doing that. I think the qualifiers are July 5th. I don't know exact time. And then also reminds me, I think there's another tournament I'm playing in at the end of the month. I think Paceman Playoffs. It's just pretty much an RSG like kind of BTRL, beat the record live type of thing. So that'll be something else to it's also at the start of July. That'll be really fun to play in. It's like a lot of tournaments that it's not a lot, but like I have a tournaments that I'm really excited to play for, and I really think I have a good mindset going into these, and I'm really excited to play in these and do everything. And also, like I said, I'd love to play in any other events. So maybe I don't know exactly how to reach out to some of these event organizers. So if you guys could help or anything, I'd love to do anything. But I hope this Yap session was not too boring. I did want to. I'm like I said, I wanted to get this video out before mid-season showdown because I probably will do a video on how I did a mid-season showdown. Like I'll do one seed or something. So I wanted this video kind of like is like almost like the background for my mindset going into everything. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Maybe I'll see you guys Sunday for doing a commentary on how I did a mid-season showdown. But we'll just have to wait and see. See ya.